Hello, y'all. I am back again for part two. So, part one, that live was disconnected due to personal issues here with the device. So, if it goes out again, my device is tweaking. So, that's what it is. So, going on with the no contact, allow it to happen. It's the safest way to do things, right? When someone that does not genuinely have your best interests at heart and they've already told you this, Elijah has told me things like he's not my protector. If I were you, I would wish I didn't have a son like me. This is the things he said to me. He's threatened to fight, beat me down, unalive me, along with my other children. I discussed in one live that he even threatened to throw my youngest son, Daniel, off of his balcony. I mean, someone like this going no contact, it's okay. I don't care who it is. People get too wrapped up in, oh, well, this is my son, this is my daughter, this is my niece, this is my nephew. If you got nieces and nephews and little cousins that start popping off like this is 2025. People are willing to put you in a gravesite now. That's the bottom line. So you can't be sitting around crying. So the correct reaction, okay, because a lot of times I know a lot of people that if Elijah treated this same way, I may not know them personally, but I do know this. If somebody else was in the same situation and their son, just the fact that this is a son or daughter, and they tell their parent they're gonna go no contact, some people would start bawling in tears, y'all. They would be sobbing and crying like somebody died. They really would. Even though the child has told you, if I were you, I would wish I didn't have a son like me. Golly geez, how many ways can somebody tell you that they fucking bad? Elijah said it. So being my son, he gets an A+ for telling me he not shit. So if he go no contact, oh well. Elijah is doing nothing for me. And I told him this over the phone. He is doing nothing for me. Emotionally, spiritually, he can't do nothing for me physically because he's already said last year, this was several months before September of 2024, before the girlfriend put the fist in my side. He told me last year he's not my protector. Every damn year, Elijah tells me he ain't got my best interests at heart. He laughed about my injury that I had for 2 weeks because his bitch put her fist in my side. This psychopath laughed about that shit. I ain't missing a motherfucking thing when somebody like this go no contact with me. But I'm bringing it up on this channel to teach y'all the correct way you should be doing it. Because you know people too that will sit up and cry because they badass kids go no contact. Let them go no contact. Your life is not here. The Lord did not just put you here to make these kids happy. Go help somebody else out. There might be a young man that's not even my son that's willing to listen to me. Or why don't I go help the other two sons that's still at home? I'm not going to invest my time and my money with Elijah. If he wants to go no contact because he's pissed off because I told him he's not worth my $500, he's not to me. I'm never going to get that money back And I'm not ever going to get the full respect from Elijah. He'll go to his grave site as a disrespectful soul. He's not going to change. Not in the way that you think he can. He's already denounced the church. Anything that potentially could bring him to change, he's already abandoned those activities. This ain't no church boy Mormon where this Negro gonna wake up and be such a good motherfucker. That's not how life works. You may want it to work that way, but the way you want it to work gonna get you in a gravesite. And this is the message that I'm sending of teaching people how to better advocate for themselves and handle themselves. HG Tudor did a video. What was the name of it? Not This Will Free You from the Narcissist. How to Move On from the Narcissist. HG Tudor. He's a psychopath and a narcissist as well, of course. But tune in to HG Tudor. I'm going to create like a playlist for it or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure this out. But HG Tudor said it best. He's a British man. He How to Move On from a Narcissist or whatever. He counseled a lady, and her abuser died, and she kept fucking crying. And HG Tudor said, "Why are you crying? You should be happy he's dead." Empath emotions, because I'm an aware empath, I know how to get my emotions in check. But empath emotions, you may want to talk shit about psychopaths. A lot of people will judge HG Tudor and say, "Oh, well, he's a psychopath." He's using logic. Logic sometimes is better than your emotions. Some people will cry the rest of their life because their abuser died. They wake up every fucking morning because their abuser died. Do you know how sick that is? When somebody has abused you, woke up, slapped you all across your face, stumped you out, called you every fucking name in the book, and that this motherfucker died of natural causes, you ain't crying because you killed him. You didn't kill him. This motherfucker died of natural causes, and you cry about it. It's not normal. You have no love for yourself, and the Lord don't like it. See, we're taught, and people actually believe that because that's what the white man taught you, love your enemy. No, that's some shit that was kind of partially constructed. You got to be careful on how to use that. It really means don't hold hatred in your heart for your enemy, but you should just be indifferent. You shouldn't care either way. So I'm cool with it. It's a blessing to me. Go no contact, nigga. Because I want this shit up out of my life so I can continue to upload my videos, be a happy person, and move on. My son has already told me that he's a wicked person. That's what it means when your son says, "If I were you, I would wish I didn't have a son like me." The police officer I told it to when I did the runaway report is still in goddamn shock. You should have seen the face of the seasoned police officer I told it to. He had a look of shock, sorrow, heartache as a man, that Elijah even felt that way. His soul went out to me as a mother to have a son say that to me. I'll never be able to remove the image of the seasoned police officer. The look he had when I told him what Elijah said. He don't hate Elijah. Later, he ended up arresting Elijah at some point at my home. The same seasoned police officer that I just love so much. My actual protector is that God-fearing seasoned police officer The gentleman that arrested Elijah's black ass at my home, because Elijah had a felony warrant for his arrest. That was the police officer when the mini SWAT team came. The rest of them was outside my house. That's the only police officer I would allow in my house. Because I still don't want, it doesn't matter, even though my son said that to me, I still don't want him shot down by the police. That still doesn't give a police officer that's even in a worse mental state than Elijah to shoot my son down. He's still my son, no matter what. But a son like that, go no contact. It's fine with me. I will live. It's not logical. It's healthy to, and it's therapeutic for me to discuss it on this channel. Due to the fact I genuinely want to help you, you might have something in your future that comes and you remember this video and you can, thank you so much for the likes. You can have a better outlook on people. If he goes no contact, I stay alive, right? Bottom line. If Elijah goes to prison or goes back to jail, he don't go because of me, right? You know, so that's the thing. At the end of the day, it's okay to allow your abuser. You got to allow it. So many people, you know what's unfair to the abuser? Let me tell you what's unfair to the abuser. This is what's unfair to the abuser. Is not to allow them to go no contact. That means I'm abusing him. Not to allow it. Allow it. Let this motherfucker leave your life. Let it happen. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen to you. I'm telling you what I know. Every time I let a bad person out of my life, you know what happened? Something bad happened to them. They the one get killed or harmed. You know why? Because they gonna continue to harm. They the one get seriously injured, jailed, killed and harmed and shot and stuff like that. It happens every single time. Nothing's gonna happen to me because I let and allow this bad person to leave my life. Now, do I wish it had happened this way? Is it something that I desire? Do I desire to be in no contact with my kids? No, it was never a desire. But if that's the way it pans out, then you got to let it happen. God is protecting you because like Elijah said, he's not my protector, but the Lord is. So the Lord allows him to leave out of my life and I have to allow it to happen. He specifically said his anger is that I didn't give him $500. Not giving this man my money. Because my value is not in my money. My value is in when I came to my son Elijah's residence last September, not just me, my youngest son Daniel, Elijah's brother, we came over there, called the police and assisted Elijah in getting out of the situation. At the end of the day, if Elijah doesn't leave this white bitch alone, so many guys, they go down over bitches, right? You know when a lot of guys realize they should have left this bitch alone? You know when some of them learn it? When they're being pinned down in a cell and they're getting brutally raped. That's when they realize, oh, this bitch is not valuable. If Elijah doesn't leave this white bitch alone, it's not going to be good for him or her. Elijah's going to wish he stopped fucking with this white, ungodly, demonic bitch. I'm telling you what I know. And see, he don't serve the Lord in the way I always have. So he might not get my outcome because the Lord allowed me to break free of an entire demon that I was stupid enough to marry. I broke free of that. But the Lord uses me in a different way. I'm a different type of person. For one, I'm not a goddamn psychopath. I have a conscience. I use logic. Now, do I have anything against psychopaths? No. You can learn a lot from them. This is why I always bring up HG Tutor on my videos. Okay, hold on. TI Prod, God is good. Yes, the Lord in heaven is good. And Emo Boy, of course I remember you. You were just in another one of my lives. Yes, I do. I remember you, Emo Boy. Welcome back. Welcome back to the live. You're like one of my regulars. Yes, I do remember you. Absolutely. I appreciate you coming back in and tuning in. Emo Boy, let me explain something to you. I'm not saying I'm a genius, right? But Emo Boy, one of the things about me, I'm sober, right? I'm sober. I don't bring any cigarettes and alcohol and stuff in my home. It's a drug-free house. So my memory has always been like that computer brain. I could tell you what year something happened. I can visualize how everybody looked when it happened. So memory, not saying it's perfect, but I also kind of have a photogenic memory. So one of the things about my memory is that when you post your comment, thank you for saying wow, Emo Boy. So when you post your comment, I remember I have a photogenic memory in some sense. So there's a picture of your emoji and your YouTube channel name. All of that goes in my brain, right? And so my brain's like a little mini computer. It just is. It's a good brain. My mama, when she was pregnant with me, was drug free. And I'm grateful for that. So that way, my brain is a good brain. Yes. Thank you, Emo Boy. So now, do I remember every single thing? Yes, thank you. And so yeah, Emo Boy, I do have a gift. I've had visions. I've been able to walk in buildings and predict the death that happened in the garage of a building. The whole scene of the murder flashes right before my very eyes just because I'm standing over where the murder happened. When I was 6 years old, somewhere around there, I prophesied to my mother that there was a dead rabbit in the yard when we lived on Linton. Yeah, so I do. I'm very gifted. Yeah. Now, am I going to go, get paid for this? No. But I have a photogenic memory. I'm able to prophesize and predict some things, y'all, not everything. I'm not a god. Oh, Emo Boy, you do have a gift. You do have a gift. And I'm going to tell you how I know you have a gift is because you say you don't have one. You ain't discovered it. So this is what I would do, Emo Boy. Let me tell you how to discover your gifts. For one, be here, okay? And one of your gifts is encouraging others, okay? You also have empathy. Empathy is a gift. The ability to show compassion and feel the pain and needs of others, that's a gift. That's why I call it an aware empath. So you do have a gift. You just got to figure out, you don't know what your gifts are right away. I didn't know what they were right away. I didn't know at 6 years old, before I even go outside in the backyard where all the clothes hanging on the line, I don't know that being able to predict a death or know that somebody's dead already without seeing it is a gift. I didn't know that. I learned that as I got older, and also gifted people like you tell me it's a gift. You have a gift when you're able to recognize a gift, emo boy. So, emo boy, when you can recognize my gift, that's your gift. Your gift is being able to recognize a gift. There's very few people that will come to my channel that is not gifted. Mostly every one of my subscribers and viewers, especially people that subscribe, they are gifted. That's why they're attracted to me. They're attracted to my channel because they are gifted as well. I'm going to attract like-minded people, so you are gifted. And I just explained to you what your automatic gift is. So you could be, let me tell you what you would be good at, emo boy, is mentoring. You would make a great mentor. You would be good in customer service because you're polite. You know how to behave. You don't misspell words. You always spell your words properly. So you're good in English and writing. Oh, you're very gifted. I'm picking up on your gifts right now. And it's a gift to be able to tell me that I have a gift. Some people are not unable to do that. I got family members, friends. Some of them tap into my channel. You want to be a mentor, emo boy? Yes, you would be great and good with that. And mentors, let me tell you what mentors do. Mentors save lives. I had mentors in my life. They may not have been called mentors, but I had blood relatives and non-blood relatives that really, that's what they were. They were mentors. And if it wasn't for those mentors, I wouldn't be drug-free and on this channel right now and been able to raise my kids and survive the things I survived. I'm surviving things right now that y'all don't even really know about. That's why no contact, oh well. That's a gift. Being able to allow your own son or daughter that don't mean you well, to allow them to just move on out of your life and you move on and I'd be able to move on with my life. That's a gift and a strength. Oh, you want to save lives, emo boy? Excellent. Excellent. Have you ever thought about, do you know how to swim? Being a lifeguard? I know a lot of young guys and girls, they become lifeguards. So working for the fire department, I don't want nothing to happen to you, but I'm just saying, you mentioned you want to save lives. Being a mentor, you can do it too. You can save lives being a mentor without being drowned or burned down because you're doing it in the fire department way. But very, very few firemen are killed, y'all, with the equipment that they use. And they have protocols now where if the firemen, if they know for sure they're going to die in there, they have protocols where they don't have to go in, y'all. It's not like the old school way. You don't know how to swim? Yeah, that was just one recommendation, emo boy, that I gave you. But mentoring, teaching, you would make a great teacher. So your gifts are in teaching, mentoring, because teachers, gifted teachers are able to point out the gifts of the students, right? So when you said that I'm gifted, you have a teacher trait. So you would be good in teaching. You write well, law. You could work in law, maybe become a lawyer or something, a paralegal. You would be good as a mentor for kids and adults. You would be a good manager, supervisor, customer service, starting a YouTube channel. You would be good at that. Being a business owner. Yeah, you have many gifts. Because mentoring comes with a package, right? And you have options. Yeah, you have many options. So yes, you are gifted as well. That's why it's advanced insight channel. So we could tell one another what I named the channel that because I'm gonna get insight from the viewers and subscribers as well. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. Yes, yes. And start your YouTube channel today. Don't wait on technology. If you're able to type this comment, go right on create channel and then pick don't pick the personal channel. You want to pick brand. It's going to ask you go on YouTube on how to start your channel and it's going to tell you how to do it. If you start the channel, I would support it. Okay? So just click on it. That's what I did. Create channel. It's going to ask you what kind of channel you want. Make sure you remember your password. Write your password and your Gmail down and just add a brand channel. And go on there and say Advanced Insight told me to do this today. And I'm here. Name your channel Emo Boy if you're not already uploading on this channel. Emo Boy today, because you started your channel today. YouTube only allows you to change your channel name, I think twice a month or something, or it's a limit on, or within every 48 hours. I don't know. It'll tell you. You can't change your channel name like every day. It gives you a guideline for it. Maybe once a week or something. I'm not sure how often, but I know if I change my channel name today and I decide, no, I want to go back and name it Advanced Insight Channel, YouTube gives me a grace period before I can change it back again. Okay. That's probably why you don't see a lot of YouTubers changing their channel name a lot. Okay. So yeah, but allow people to go no contact. Especially when they already told you they bad for you. They done threatened you, told you they ain't your protector. And if I was you, what about if y'all said this? What if y'all typed this? What if Emo Boy, check this out. What if somebody left a comment and they said, if I were you, I would wish I didn't have a viewer like me. Say somebody that was in the live left a comment like that, or they waited till my live was over and left a comment like that. If I were you, I would wish I didn't have a viewer like me. And then within 2 days, they say they're going to unsubscribe. You think I would give a shit? I would say, oh, snap. Damn right, I hope. Let this motherfucker unsubscribe. But then I'm not knowing they a hacker, right? They some kind of like expert hacker. And they really want to sabotage my account. But I don't know that. Anybody that tells you, they not cussing you out. They just honestly tell you, if I were you, I would wish I didn't have a viewer like me. And they want to get off your radar, let them go. Let them go, Emo Boy. So Emo Boy, get on YouTube today. I don't know if you're uploading already, but you want to make sure, because you want to get paid for your channel. And I'm monetized. That's why I can do lives. I'm monetized, but I don't know where the hell my YouTube check is. I know y'all tired of me saying that. I ain't lying to you. I'm monetized, so that means I'm supposed to be getting paid for this, but I don't know where my check is. This device is getting ready to power off, y'all. I have to get prepared for the other 2 lives that I'm doing, that I'm still accumulating my notes on, which is the suicide live I'm going to be doing, and also the live on the over 100 signs of a playa, PLAYA. So I have to get off this live. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for the likes. And yeah, hold on 1 second. Emo Boy, don't feel bad. I don't know how to swim neither. I almost drowned when I was little. So yeah, yeah, so thank you so much for your participation in the live, Emo Boy. I always appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for being one of my regulars. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. I gotta cook and I gotta do things to help my baby boy today. He's home from being incarcerated, so I have to support my son. And I love y'all so much. Emo boy, keep up those talents. And if you have any questions or need any help with starting your new channel, just let me know, okay? And I'll support your channel. And hopefully I will be in your lives one day, okay? Because we need you on YouTube, okay? Emo boy, we need you on YouTube. You're a good soul, okay? Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.